online, DAB, and the ABN Radio app.
You are listening to Weekend City Show on ABN Radio.
Welcome. We have a guest in the studio. We have Unique Creation. Cheers!
What's happening, family?
How are you, sir?
I'm good, my brother. I'm good, man. I'm good. Been enjoying this so far.
Because we've been chatting off air for a while.
Oh, my days.
Because I appreciate the fact you'd come early.
Got to.
You came. Wait. You came early.
And
the issue with that is, I'm all talked out. I've got nothing to talk to you about.
That's cool. We're just saying the same thing. Yeah.
I was talking about your family. I was talking about your future. So let's start from the beginning.
Real talk.
Who are you?
Oh, my days. My name's Unique Creation. I'm an MC, lyricist, producer. And yeah, that's me in a nutshell, man. I got my new project out, Dark Season EP, latest single, Arena, out now. You just heard Fashionista. If you heard that before, go on YouTube and see the video properly and then buy the whole EP. Trust me, it's worth it.
So tell us a bit before you became Unique Creation.
Yeah.
I'm familiar that you were the battle MC.
Yeah, oh my days. Yeah, that's how I started.
Why do you seem a bit shy when you talk about that?
Because I look back at the things I wrote some disrespect stuff, man.
You had to get it out though.
Oh mate, I can only remember the context, the lines, boy. Alright, I started as a battle MC. I was part of a crew back when Nasty Crew was Nasty Crew, the actual garage time, when clashes was going rampant. That's when I started. I used to write battle lyrics because that's what me and my friends used to do. We just like writing the gulliest, hardest, rawest. When you see a shock on someone's face, then you know you've done your job type of lyrics.
Dirty stink.
Yeah, I was part of a crew of 12 MCs. 12 MCs. We just go around clashing crews wherever we can on the road. Sometimes in school we didn't listen. In school we just clashed. So yeah, that's what I used to do, man. That's what I used to do. Just battles, bro. Battles.
So how did you move from that into Unique Creation? What was the turning point?
Oh my days. I think it's when we lost our first battle in a bad way.
We're done. We're finished with this.
You know what? It was fun, but I see the bad side of this. Let's leave it while we still have our. Anyways,
Who are you up against?
Oh my days! It was a crew. I don't want to say the name, man. You lot won, but I'm not saying your name.
You gotta give credit where credit's due.
12 of us, and there was 30 of them. Like the MC just came out of jail on a real. That's all they did. Just came out of jail, so they had the bars. They had the bars.
They had time.
We obviously we clashed a few of the guys that we went to school with, and they said, you know what, bro, bring in the rest of our crew, and we thought, you know what, bun this. Everyone else, we're coming, stood on the road outside of the school. Wow. It was and the battle just went in. One of the MCs, not all of them, just one of them finished all 12 of us.
Really?
All 12. We ran out of bars. He was freestyling and it was rhyming, and we just lost. We lost. It was bad.
I don't wanna say that's embarrassing.
Long story short,
you ran out of bars.
It was bad, man. The next day, I'll never forget, like 5 MCs left our crew, right? It was like, it was done. It's done. It's done. Like, what? He went on done. What are you talking about? Done.
Just to clarify, because a lot of people might think that when you say battle, you mean actual physical battle. We mean using our voices, the way it used to be. Originally how rap was, rhythm and poetry was. You see somebody like, you got bars, I'll show you bars.
Yeah.
Zip, zip, zoop, zap, zap, zoop.
Exactly.
Now it's all different now.
Exactly. Yeah, it's different.
This generation don't know nothing.
Twitter beef. That's all it is. Twitter beef. You at somebody else to at someone else to tell them you're upset with them. That's all I see.
So after that major defeat that demoralized you, broke the crew. Yeah. How did you recuperate from that?
It was really oh my days. It was really, really, really ugly. Honestly, like after that, it just, to me, it motivated me to be even more gully, to write even more lyrics, more angry, more vexed, more violent bars, man. It just pushed me to be even more. And the other MCs thought it was fun while we're winning, but like to be having your reputation finished so quickly, let's just leave it, because like it wasn't just the school that saw it. People from the streets came. There was bare people just standing there watching, because clashes were big. And it's two big crews.
I would say like a magical circle.
30 on one side, 12 on the other. We're outnumbered, but it was mad, and we just lost, man. We lost, and everyone else. That's where the hobbyist and the passionists started splitting up, because like some people did it for fun, but me, I was driven because I saw the levels. I was driven to start doing more. So there was less of us. It was actually me and my brother brother called Roots. He used to be called Torture, as in burning things or torture.
Oh.
And I used to be called mate.
Go on, release it.
Everyone know about the Ninja Turtles, innit? It was Shredder.
Hey, I ain't lie. Big fan. Leonardo. Don't tell him. Raphael. Look at that, you know. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, man.
See, Shredder's not that bad.
You know what? It was
just
cool
shredding
until
man's
someone
up,
started
innit?
swinging and Shredder got shredded like cheese.
Hey!
Just bare bars started coming out like head like a bicycle seat. It was rhyming it. I'm like, oh my days, this is bad.
He's taking me back to my childhood.
He was going hard, man.
Hey.
Yeah, from then on. Oh mate, it was a mad thing. It was a mad thing, man. And I remember me and him were left and we just started writing lyrics. But as we were getting older, things were going on in our lives. So we started reflecting more on the things going on in our lives. And at that time we started going into church as well. So the message changed. We started thinking we're growing up. We just started seeing reality for what it is. It's one thing to gas, but it's another thing when, you know, some people are taking your words for gospel and they're taking it for reality and doing what you say.
Yeah.
So we started saying, okay, instead of just talking this stuff, how about writing stuff we really live? So I started thinking Shredder's cool, but those are my battle days. Who am I? Like, I went through a few names, but they were dead, so I just couldn't keep them. So eventually Unique Creation came up because I realized I didn't think, act, or live like anyone else. So I thought, oh wow, I'm a unique creation. I am a unique creation. We all are. Not all of us embrace it, but we all are. So yeah, that's where the name Unique Creation came from.
Fresh. I like that. I like that.
Bro.
So how did you get involved with FMG?
Oh, my
UK?
brothers. My brothers.
If people don't know, let them know, because I know you through Paul in the pool.
yeah.
I know Paul in the pool through Feeder. I know Feeder through, you know, it's like you're just like a massive train of people.
Oh my days. Shout out to my brothers in the Paul Sandu. Shout out to Feedham himself, man. Shout out to the whole family, man. Honestly, I knew Interpol first, man. It was we started going to a new church. I met him there actually, but at first we didn't even want to talk to each other. We used to avoid each other deliberately. You know, I'm just a young guy. I don't want to make friends. I just see this guy, like, all right, cool, I'm out. And him was the same, and he was on his thing. He was on his shotting thing back then.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Did he still have the beard back then?
Nah, not like now, man. He's changed a lot.
That
not
beard's
like
too much,
now.
bruv. That beard caused severe beard envy. I ain't gonna lie, I was talking to him, that's looking like, you get a beard like that. You gonna get a beard like that.
Oh,
check out in the pool, Sandu.
Shout out.
Beard is on fleek, bruv. His beard's on fleek. It's pure envy, pure anger in my eyes. Like, yo, I'm gonna cut your beard off.
Oh man.
But anyway, I interrupted. Carry on, son.
Nah, it's all good, man. Trust me. My guy's changed.
I was thinking that's the reason I didn't speak to him, because you thought that beard's too much, bruv. Nah, I ain't talking to you.
Nah,
Your
he
beard's
was
too nice.
Nah, my guy was different.
Yeah.
Different, as in, no colorful beard, nothing like that at all. He was a kid with just jeans and a jacket like everyone else.
Yeah.
And I remember he heard a mixtape I made with Roots called the Relicist mixtape that we released years ago, man. We had like a video or two from there, and he heard it, and I didn't know he was spitting. He was a lyricist. He used to spit. He was on bars. So I thought, he called me outside and was like, yo, I got lyrics. I'm like, what do you mean you got lyrics? He's like, I got bars, bro. I was like, all right. Then he spat his lyrics. You know, bad people say they rap.
Yeah.
And then you hear them rap and you're like, oh,
Yeah, sure.
So with him, I wasn't trying to judge, but I'm like, oh, man, I hope this is good, man. I'm going to have to pretend.
Well done, mate. Well,
Yeah.
Don't come to my house again.
Yeah. He called me outside, man. We went to out and then to the side and then to the side. We vanished. And he spat his first 16 to me, and my head exploded. Like, what was that? That was it for me. Just like, what? There's very people who are here, and I'm like, what is this? And from there, man, we stood outside and started sharing lyrics back and forth for a bit. They're like, you got about this? Yeah, let me show you, man. Yeah. We just went in because we were about our songs.
Yeah.
So from there, we just started making music together, but it didn't happen until there was a big event we're planning called 300. Everyone's seen the movie 300. That's what this was on, and it was going to be a big show. We had a venue that got a house over 1,000 people. We were trying to go hard, and then our pastor looked at him and said, we need a musician. And I didn't realize at the time till he told me, but he was trying to vanish. He wasn't trying to do it. He said, I need you to spit. And he's like, me spit. And they're like, yeah, you too. And he looked at me. And I think that's the first time that we ever made a song together. We made a track called 300. which was on a EP called The Response, but that's another story. And it was on my first album as well, Problem Solution. You can get that on e-stores as well.
Why?
And yeah, we went into the studio and that was it. And the rest was history, man. It got even more serious from there. 2 years down the line, bumped into Freedom. We walked into a show. We're about to do a gig. It was me, Interpol, and Roots. We're about to get on a show. Before that, we met a quiet guy. Like, how you doing, bro? Cool. Freedom is relaxed, laid back,
just chilled.
On stage is something else, man.
Yeah, he comes alive.
He's a bomb. He just blew up. I was like, bare energy. Like, where did this guy come from? Who is this dude? He just stood out to us, all of us. And then from there, we congratulated each other. Nice one, you really ripped it. Went our separate ways, and we just kept bumping into each other at shows, man. We just kept bumping into each other. It's like, you know, there's something about this dude, man. There's something about this dude, and I didn't realize he was thinking the same about
thing.
us. Had no idea. Anyways, in Interpol, he's faster than me in this sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know, took connects and started talking to Freedom a lot.
Yeah.
And me, I was still just doing my own thing. I had no idea. And then from there, the next thing I know, he said, "Oh, I'm joining FMG UK." I'm like, okay, cool. Back then, I didn't really know FMG. I knew about it, but I didn't really know. So I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, do your thing, innit? Yeah. Anyways, they started doing stuff, and then they called me in.
Yeah.
And that's when I really started to talk to Freedom more. And then seeing the kind of person he was just drew me as, you know what? Yeah, let's do this, man. I'm involved. I like what this is about. Let's do this. And that's how it happened, man. That's how it happened. That's the story in a nutshell. It's more detailed, but just trying to give you the trailer.
The overlook. So you guys been together for how long?
Oh my days.
3, 4?
I think it's actually still young. I say just over a year that we've been together. I've known Interpol longer, but as FMG, it's just been about a year-ish. Yeah, still young.
So do you guys go to different gigs and stuff like that?
Yeah, man. Sometimes we have our own shows, sometimes we go together.
What's planned for this year?
Mate, trying to expose my plans.
Yes. You want people to come and see you?
I could tell. Okay, for me, because, you know, my Dark Season EP's out, 2 music videos. You heard Fashionista, Arena's out now. Make sure you cop it. If you ever meet me, just ask me. I always got copies on me, or you can buy it on the internet, or you can get it on Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, whatever you like, it's there.
How much we talking?
Oh my days. All right. Well, for you,
hard sell.
Well, you know what? You can get it on my website as well. It's just £7.
Hey,
it's just a nominal fee, £7. So if you meet me in person and I like you, I'll do your deal.
Hey, if you meet him, say ABN, you get a discount, 2% off.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. If you do meet me and say that, you will get a discount. I'm running from all of you. I'm
can imagine. From me.
No, I'm playing. Yeah, but buy it. Trust me.
Man's a businessman. Yes. Hey, Charlie, you enjoy the journey, but you're here to make the money. Let's be honest.
Yeah, man. To be honest, making money is beautiful, but it's just to make this pay for itself. Every song you hear is about my personal life, man.
Well, see, goes nicely into my next question.
Yeah.
What is Dark Season?
Oh, mate. Dark Season is 2 years of a dark season. I was in a dark place for 2 whole years, man. Things were just going wrong everywhere. My personal life, my family, my friends. Everything was going wrong, man. I probably shouldn't be saying this. There was a lady I was interested in. I was very quiet about it. We had mutual feelings that wasn't going too well either. It just, a lot of things were just going wrong, man. A lot of things was going wrong. Things were going on. Everything, even church, things just happening all around. And I kept looking around like nothing good is happening in my life right now. And I was really in a bad state to the point where I was coming from work. I just got off the train. You know, summertime, it's sweaty, you're covered in sweat. You just want to get home. And I was walking and I accidentally knocked some guy's phone down. And he started swearing at me. My initial thing was just, sorry, pick up the phone. And he was swearing at me and something just snapped in my head. Like, what did you say? And he said it again. And bro, I took off my jacket. Like, no, mate, you ain't, look, if you want to go, let's go. I was in a bad place. Completely lost myself. Obviously, the guy backed down. But if he didn't, Unique Creation would have been on Metro newspaper. MC swinging people.
I'm reading your stories. Crazy.
Bad, man. It was Stratford Station. And I walked away thinking, man, what was that? I realized that there was because of everything, my circumstances, I was letting it get to me to where it was changing me. People were seeing it. People were saying you're a dark cloud around, you're always snapping. And yeah, that's what these songs came from, man. Each song is a song of encouragement of the time that I was in. Yeah. So Life or Death, Arena, Fashionista, each one is an answer to a question I had in that dark season. It was made over 2 years. It was answers over 2 years. So that's what Dark Season is.
That's mad. All right,
man.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna need to go to these very important messages because you gotta pay them bills, man. You gotta pay them bills. All right. God, I'm liking this. Yes. We'll be back here after these messages.
Consider that life wasted. Consider the heart of the family ripped apart. Consider the potential never realised. Are these the things you consider when you carry a knife? It's not about street cred or respect. It's about staying alive. Drop that knife and save a life. Gwenton Slowly, supporting all family and young people.
What do you like for breakfast?
Well, it depends what mood I'm in. If I'm happy, I like a little bit of porridge with banana because I'm feeling healthy. If I'm in a...
Me, I like a bit of fruit. Nice apples, sliced apples.
I love
banana.
a cinnamon and raisin bagel, some scrambled eggs, and a...
I say nice English breakfast.
Salad, fruit and orange.
I like wholemeal bagel with a bit of cream cheese on it and some bacon and then some avocado. And on the side, I like to have
Fried egg with bacon, with baked beans, toast.
I normally take my cocoa. Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian. I'm a typical Ghanaian, so I like my cocoa.
I'm not too sure. I normally don't eat.
It doesn't matter how you like your breakfast, or you may not like breakfast at all, but you will love the sound of your radio when the breakfast is Afropolitan. Watch out for the new ABN Radio Breakfast Show with Efuadum and Abeye Bonsu. ABN Radio, London's Afropolitan radio station.
Hi, this is Rodney Hines.
And I'm Michael.
Join us on the Voice of Sports show each and every Saturday on ABN Radio.
We'll keep you bang up to date with all the latest football scores and we'll discuss all the big talking points in the world of sport.
So don't forget, join us this Saturday, 4 till 6 on ABN Radio UK.
Wondering where we are off to? Well, from the 1st of May 2018, ABN TV will be moving from Sky Channel 235 to Sky Channel 195. ABN TV, your favorite black broadcaster.
ABN Radio, home of Afrobeats. No one plays it better on the radio than us. ABN Radio, home of Afrobeats.
I come with a 2X sword and force to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword and force to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. On the next track, still chasing status. Little league priest on the back for the majors. Go hard in the world, I don't rate us. Even if I have to roll deep on my Jacobs. Wake up, do you even get what I made up? Don't sleep on your you best wake up. Let up the crowd for the sake of a makeup. Bring good news to your ears, any takers? Out on the roads exposing secrets. Answers to questions I was seeking. Jump off the bench, went wild on the pitch. Dug holes so the other team falls in the ditch, not playing here. Why to the enemy's games out there? The rules are lying, no fighting fair. The built to confuse, let's make it clear. I'll take it there. I come with a 2X sword and force to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword and force to mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword and force to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. One pop, one way, winning gang all day with BFA and in Christ I'll stay. Don't stress to impress, keep my family tight. Stand up for what's right, I'm alright in the fight. Said it before, I was born in the war. So what you expect when I draw for the sword? I see the world through melodies chords. Here for the crims and the gargoyle horse. I'm here for what's mine is best. Your mind yours, no time to watch chores that talk with no cause. Far from a shag man, I'm I'm a pen man, speak truth to the end man, never bend fam. My mind never sleeps, so the bars are endless. Enlisting thoughts when I write in excess. Tryna shine light in the darkest places, fueling flames for the hidden face. I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena. Mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I need energy, energy to do what's necessary. Pharisees telling the world I speak heresy. I see beyond your debt or concurrency. Make no mistake, I will water your Hennessy. Scoring on penalty, guarding my territory, not on for jealousy, fed up with fallacy. I chose this life very carefully, and I push through hardships prayerfully. The mark bigger than the logo, part of a movement, never solo. Captivate thought with a cold flow, Nelson grip, lock and chokehold. Hardcore matchup with no holds barred. Bold news on gold postcards. Deep waters, one coast guard. Focus so the show don't start. Come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena.
We are online, DAB, and the ABN Radio app.
We're back on the line. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
My headphones are broken.
Oh, sorry, brother.
That's not your fault. It's technically my fault. I'm done with it. So I just played a song there called Arena.
Yeah, bro.
And I think you may know who wrote it, produced it, sang on it, and played all the instruments on it.
Oh man!
Tell the people about what you just did.
Jeez! I produce every song that I make. All my lyrics, most songs you hear me on, I probably produce the beat. That's just how it is. And yeah, man, I produced Arena. I played the guitar, the percussions, everything.
Yeah, that sounds sick.
Yeah, got 4 guitars at home, man, waiting for me. So yeah.
So let me before we go even further, I need to know about your musical history, because I just thought you was just a vocalist, an MC, battler, but now I'm hearing you play strings.
Yeah, bro.
Piano.
I love strings. Yeah.
Drums.
Piano, yeah.
Hey, Charlie.
Well, drums I'm learning, but
saxophone.
Oh no, I want to learn saxophone.
I
want to learn that, man. It's mad. I was gonna buy one. To be honest, this is something I probably shouldn't say. Most of my instruments are imports. I go to Nigeria and I buy expensive instruments and bring them back because it's much cheaper.
That makes sense. So, yeah. don't let the text man hear that though.
Well, for real. Ooh, yeah.
He was joking. He don't even know where Nigeria is. What's Nigeria? We don't know.
Hey, there's no such place.
That's cool. So how long have you been playing instruments for?
Oh, my days. I started as a kid because my dad's a musician before me. He's a high life legend.
Hey!
Atlanta, Google him.
Hey!
About him.
I'm a royalty.
Family musician.
Oh, wow. What? Wait, back up a minute. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I've been trying to prove you for a while, trying to get information. I didn't find that information out.
Yeah, man. He was a close friend with Fela Kuti. They wrote songs together.
Hey!
He's a celebrity in his own right in West Africa. Tunji Atlanta. Just Google him, you see.
Oh!
Yeah.
Welcome to ABN Radio, sir. I'm gonna call you sir now.
Oh man, yeah, boy.
Is that connected?
Yeah, man. That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
I need to work on my research, bro. That's what I need to do.
Well, fam, you know what? It's my fault. I shouldn't be quiet about these things, but yeah, man, that's what it is.
Because you're doing your own journey. You don't want to be on his shoulders. So I can understand that.
Yeah,
wow, that's thrown me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so he taught me how to play like instruments, keyboard first. He gave me my first keyboard when I was young. Big mistake because I ripped out all the keys. I was too young to care. And then he gave me a guitar later. Yeah, and he taught me a few strings, and I used to play. And I didn't take it seriously until I really started taking music seriously. And that's when I really started. I want more live instruments on my productions, and that's why you hear it on here. So yeah, that's me, man. That's me. Guitars, keyboards, produce my own stuff, write my own lyrics, and then put it on the track for you. So buy it.
Buy it today. I want you to go through the tracks and tell us the story behind them each.
No problem, bro.
For the first one, can we start with Arena?
Oh, no problem. That's the latest one. Check out the music video now. It's on YouTube. It's on some online magazines. Check it out. #Arena by Unique Creation. This track was basically me in an internal battle. This was my victory song where it was like, yo, listen, everything's coming coming at me. Everything's, because I believe life is an arena. Life is a war front. When you go out, you're getting bombarded by all sorts of things. You're going to deal with people, you're going to deal with circumstances, and that's what arena is about. It was like a victory stance, like, yo, listen, I'm coming in with a two-edged sword and mashing up this arena. Not just the ring, the whole arena. I'm taking it out. It's a champion song. Like, when you feel a certain way, when you feel, just put that track in, man. I wrote this for you and anyone going through a hard situation, and that's what arena is. Just remember, whenever you're going out there, the two-edged sword is what the Bible is, a double-edged sword, and that's my sword. When I go out there, I'm going to have to deal with circumstances coming against me. I'm going to have to deal with issues coming against me. There's some people that don't like me out there, some people that write things about me that's not nice, so I'm going to have to deal with these things. So, and that's what arena is. I'm going out and I'm making sure I'm coming out on top. That's what it's about. So,
that's powerful.
Yeah, man. So
powerful.
So when you feel a certain way, put the track in and do your thing, people. Do your thing.
Well, as I said off air, that song's a creeper for me.
Yeah.
Like, I heard it the first time because I always like to listen to tracks before I play them on, because some people don't know how to do music without swearing. Yeah. As you mentioned off air, hold tight, Jay-Z. I know you're listening, Jay-Z. I know you're listening as well.
Yeah. Funny, I'm on Tidal, but yeah.
But why? Well, I know why, but how easy, or is it easy to do tracks without swearing?
When I first started, when I was a battle MC, swearing was all you heard. Anything but nice. But as time went on, for me, it's just more about when I'm talking to people, I guess swearing just came less and less out my mouth as I really started living life. I just found less use for it. I just found less use for it. When I'm walking, when I'm living, I found more meaningful words. So I just put it in a song. So that way you hear more meaningful words. And it used to annoy me when I'm hearing a track and you don't hear the artist on the radio.
Yes.
You just hear a full instrumental. I remember, the Rick Ross track featuring Styles P back in the day. And I remember listening to it for the first time and I did not hear Styles P. They took out my man's whole verse. They couldn't put it. And I'm thinking, what is this? I just heard an instrumental. Like, it's a nice beat, but so from there,
where's the lyrics at?
Yeah, and I just want to make sure no matter what platform this is on, everyone hears what I'm talking about. No matter what. You don't have to worry about all the edit. Just put it in.
I appreciate you for that. I appreciate everyone from Freedom Movement that does that, because it makes my life so easy. Seriously, sometimes you'll get a guest in and they're like, yeah, this is a big track, and you listen to the track, yeah, this, and the first thing you hear is an N-bomb or an F-bomb or an S-bomb or a B-bomb. I'm like, do you really need that in there?
On the real, man.
And they get upset. You didn't play my track today. You know why? I'm not spending 7 hours editing out your beep 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 beep.
Couldn't play it, bro.
That's what you're gonna hear. Actually, I don't know whatever like once before. I won't say the artist. I won't shame them. I actually just did a beep for the entire 3 minutes. Just to let them understand. Just to let them understand. Bro, don't waste my time.
Yeah, for real. I get it, man.
So tell me about the other tracks in the track.
Oh, mate, Fashionista, which I'm really happy about because it got played on Sky a few days ago. Sky Channel is reaching new heights. I'm happy about that. Fashionista is when I was growing up, right, just to make things easier, fashion constantly changes. We know this. It's changed over the years. Back in the day, guys are wearing jack-ups and skinny jeans I get laughed at for back in the day.
You can do that all day now.
Real talk. And I remember when I was younger, my uncle had like ripped jeans. And at one point, that went out of fashion and it was baggy jeans. Then it became skinny jeans. Then it became skinny ripped jeans. And I realized a fashion is here, then it grows old. So what is a fashionista? Someone who sets the trend and not follows. So it's like, all right, living this life that I live, my lifestyle, that's what it's about. I'm just celebrating anyone who knows what I'm talking about. Being a fashionista, believing what I believe, my faith, my walk. I don't have to go around and beg friend. If you don't like me, that's your problem. I'm a fashionista all day. It's all about attitude, your character, your charisma. And that's what it is. I'm celebrating with everybody else who we are. We're fashionistas. We're trendsetters. That's what we're here for. No matter what changes, we're always in fashion. People forget things like Vogue, fashion, they're actually a word. Like when you say things in a certain fashion. When you're in vogue means you're relevant. So, but of course, it's been given more of a blood, like a shiny, glisten, glam feeling. But that's what it means. That's why when I say I'm in vogue in a lyric, I'm always relevant. No, I'm always relevant, and that's what Fashionista is about, celebrating our relevance.
What a war! Hey, Charlie, come with the power.
Thank you.
I do have to comment on ripped jeans.
Oh my days! Yeah,
I remember. I think not Boys to Men. There was a group, two twin brothers, and they used to wear skinny jeans. They used to wear ripped jeans.
Twin brothers.
Luke Gloss,
Crisscross?
Nah, not crisscross. They used to wear anything back to front. I remember that. But I'll Google it. I'll put the track somewhere anyway. Right. But they used to have ripped jeans. Yeah. But they were smart with the ripped jeans. Okay. They didn't wear the ripped jeans when it was -3 or -4. You know what I mean? And it's the jeans. I understand certain ripped jeans. I don't understand the jeans where the whole thigh is missing.
Oh, you just paid for like 80% of jeans.
You paid full price for half jeans. Are you stupid?
Oh,
I made a judge, by the way. You're fashionistas, but I don't get it. And there's a girl kind of let me clean it up, who used to have the ripped jeans and they have stocking underneath, like fishnet stockings. Yeah. Am I an old man and think that's weird?
You know,
I'm out of touch.
Yeah, trust me, it's not you, man. It's just fashion constantly changes to a point where
it don't make sense.
Yeah, some are not gonna make sense, some are. That's just, we take some that we want and we just leave the rest that we don't. It's just how it is with fashion, man. It's in now, but you're gonna be spending money when the old stuff comes in again.
So, I remember when bell bottoms came back.
Oh my god, from
the 70s.
For real, I saw afros and bell bottoms. Ladies were going mad at summertime
with them high heel boots and the Spice Girls group. They're back soon, aren't they?
Yeah, real talk. I heard.
Come to the show anytime you like, girls.
It's gonna keep happening, isn't it? And fashion's gonna keep changing. What's in now won't be in later. True. So it's just me watching it as it comes and goes.
So what's the next track?
Oh my days! What the next release?
No, I mean the next track. The story behind it.
Oh man! Rising. I might as well say it. Rising is featuring Interpol Sandu himself.
Hey,
that's right.
A friend of the ABN Radio.
Oh yeah, for real. Interpol Sandu is happening, fam. Yeah, bro. And it's Rising is more about and well, not to diss the people around me, but I know it's when I talk to a lot of people have a defeatist attitude. It's not a shot. It's just what you're raised around. Sometimes when you tell, especially the uncles and stuff, and when you want to do something big, someone would be like, "Just get a 9 to 5. What are you doing, wasting your time? You can't do certain things. You can't do certain things that's beyond what they think you can do." And Rising is just to tell people not to condemn yourself, man. Just keep standing up. Don't condemn yourself. If you feel you're too low, for example, if you think you're too unattractive for a lady, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't limit yourself. If a lady is there thinking that she's not pretty enough, don't do that to yourself. If you feel like you're not the guy or whatever, you're not in a job you don't like or you made a mistake, don't put yourself down. Rising, you fall 7 times, but stand back up and keep going, man. And that's what Rising's about. Don't knock yourself down. Don't do it. Yeah, that's all songs of encouragement, man.
That's cool, because that saying you just said there, you fall down 7 times, stand up. You remind me of Batman. Yeah. It's like, why do we fall? Yeah. So we get back up. Like, yes!
Yeah, throwbacks.
That's one of the favourite bits of the film. It's like, why do we fall? I don't know, why do we? So we get back up, Bruce. We get back up there. So like, damn!
On the real, man. That's for everybody, man. Life is real and pain. There's a lot. Sometimes there's more painful times than fun times.
That's true.
Just get up.
But I want to say, is there a final track?
Oh my days!
There is a final track.
I brought Rising with me. If you want.
I might have to. I don't feel I have time to put it. I'll see what I can do when I get off air. But I love the fact that your dark season has turned into a bright season.
Yeah, man. These were things that kept me going in the dark season. To be honest, shout out to SEB. That's another lady. She produced, Compromise.
Yeah. I've got that on the track there.
Yeah. So
that's actually lined up.
Yeah, that's the lady, man. And she's actually the person that inspired me with this name, because I was in a bad place and she was on the phone. She was like, "Look, you're just going for a dark season right now," and it just hit me like rotting. Like, this encourages keeping me alive in this hard time. So yeah, that's what dark season is, man. And she's actually a big inspiration for many things I do. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to SEB.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we're gonna go into the very important nets. But when we come back, we're gonna talk about your YouTube channel.
We'll do it, fun.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. You listen to the Weekend City Show with myself, Adders in the. Oh, let me change the mic to me. There you go. Back on TV. You listen to the Weekend City Show with myself, Adders in the studio, with the wonderful, unique creation. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere.
That's right.
Consider that life wasted. Consider the heart ripped out of a family. Consider the potential never realized. Are these the things you consider when you carry a knife? It's not about street cred, it's about staying alive. Drop that knife, save your life.
Hi, this is Rodney Hines.
And I'm Michael.
Join us on the Voice of Sports show each and every Saturday on ABN Radio.
We'll keep you bang up to date with all the latest football scores, and we'll discuss all the big talking points in the world of sport. So don't forget, join us this Saturday, 4 till 6 on ABN Radio UK.
Tune in to the new ABN Breakfast Show from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. The London City Show has evolved into an all-new breakfast show with sizzling slices of juicy news, current affairs, served with junior jumbo-sized convos on issues you should be aware of. What did I just say? The ABN Breakfast Show, the Afropolitan breakfast you can't afford to miss.
This is your girl, Diana Hamilton, and you're listening to ABN Radio, London's Afropolitan station. I love this station.
Aja guide me from my enemy. Yo, this is Shatta Wali, and you're listening to ABN Radio. Mad.
It's easier to compromise. It's easier to forget who you are when you wanna feel it. It's easier. It's easier. It's easier to forget who you are when you wanna feel it. Who am I kidding? I hate myself. For everything that I don't wanna do, I do. Everything. It's easier to compromise. It's easier to forget who you are when you wanna feel it. It's easier. It's easier. It's easier to forget who you are when you wanna feel it. Who am I kidding? I ain't going back there. I'm done, I'm finished. Made it do it myself. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I made it do it myself. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. But I do. Look who did it. It's easier to compromise. It's easier to forget who you are when you wanna feel it. It's easier. It's easier. It's easier to forget who you are when you wanna feel it. Who am I kidding? Acceptance feels great. Rejection I hate. And I'm in the right state. A moment's a moment, the echoes for life. I'm in the right state. Moments, echoes for life. It's easier to compromise. It's easier to forget who you are when you wanna feel it. It's easier. Forget who you are when you wanna fit in. When you wanna fit in. When you wanna fit in. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding?
This is ABN Radio.
It's really my type of music.
We play your genre of music.
In the Paul Sandhu Compromise there. Did you produce that as well?
No, it was SCB.
Oh, let me just delete that from the system then.
SCB produced that one, man. She's an amazing producer, man. She's really good.
Producers. But now that I've met 3 of you out of 3, who would you recommend to come on the show next?
Oh my days.
No pressure. No pressure.
SCB. She's a producer, but she's produced for a lot of people that you hear her beats, but you don't know it's her.
Yeah? Does she like it quiet, or does she want to...
I actually don't know. It's one of those things you have to ask her, man. SCB, man. That one, she's dangerous. In a good way. In a good way.
Dangerous.
But yeah, I'll give you, man. There's so many names, but that's the first that comes to mind.
Yeah?
That's the first that comes to mind.
Okay. So we've spoken about your music. We've spoken about you being a musician.
Yeah.
We've spoken about your father.
Oh,
what a wow. Royalty.
Oh, mate.
I'm going to come to ABN Radio and anyway. Sorry. Afro station. Anyway, I digress. Let's hear about your YouTube channel.
Oh man, for real, it's called Unique Sessions. I got the manager in here with me. That's a shout out to the manager. Unique Sessions, man.
She keeps giving me looks now. Charlie, it's on camera. It's on camera. Don't look at me. Okay, just in case if I go missing today, you know why? Just look at my mum. Mum. No, I'm not being. I'm joking. I'm teasing. I love you. Please don't hurt me. She's gonna hurt me because I said she can't eat in the studio. She's upset with me. Really cool, right?
Oh man.
Hey! So we digress. I don't think I'm allowed on the show anymore. But
mate. No, you're definitely good. Shout out love, man. Adams is coming on the show. I should have kept that secret as a secret surprise, but it's happening.
They're gonna kill me.
It's a weekly series that I put out a new episode every Saturday. We're gonna start with where we just talk about real life topics, man. Real life topics, things going on in life right now. That's what it is about. I hope you're interested. Sorry, just shout out to the cameraman. But yeah, that's what Unique Sessions, man. Check it out. It's on my YouTube. Just type in unique creation or Unique Sessions, and all these different episodes come up. Subscribe. Come on, let's
like and subscribe.
Exactly. If you want me to talk about anything specific, just leave a comment or send me a message. He's coming on soon. My guy is coming on soon. So yeah.
So what kind of guests have you had on?
Oh my days, I've had Feedem. I've never had Paul. I've had it's mainly been me, but there's gonna be more discussions. I guess it was mainly been me because it's still a new channel. But just
so what do you chat about? Do you like have a discussion? Do you have a topic, hot topics and stuff?
Well, for example, when Feedem was on, it was just more about because man is experienced a hard worker, man. Really hard worker. So we're talking about people not supporting the scene they claim to like. I mean, we're talking about support the scene. For example, you claim to like songs, but you get vexed when the artists stop making them kind of songs. Well, if they can't, they're gonna make music for the people who support them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
You want a certain sound, but you're not supporting them. But then you want them to make sounds when they're spending money and time and energy, but you don't want to support it. What's wrong with you? So
what's wrong with you, right?
So support the scene, Dark Season. If you like it, please support it so I can make more of these. And it's we talk about life, relationships. Actually, the YouTube manager herself. Would you like to say something? She's gonna involve herself, man. She's gonna involve herself.
Your mic's up.
Okay, hi everyone.
A little bit closer
on the spot. No, but
a little bit closer to the mic.
From being Unique Creations for years, I just saw that he had a passion to speak and he encouraged people so well. So I just think he's really good with topics and encouraging people. So I just film his videos, I edit them for him. Sometimes we bounce off ideas off each other, but he's already got that. So when he comes, he's prepared. He has all his notes, and I just like add little bits, like his kind of when he dresses up.
Yeah, she lets me know when the shirt's creased and it's not looking right.
And different things like that. But yeah, I'm Imiebi Rose, by the way.
Shout out.
ImiebiRoseMedia.com.
All day.
Look into it. But yeah,
How do you become a manager?
We've been friends for years, and he really liked the way that I did my social media, and I encouraged him, maybe you should start a channel, and he just is super busy. As you guys know, he's doing his thing. So I'm really passionate about supporting people, and that's how I even started this social media management business. So yeah, we just spoke, and it's easy to work with him. He's really on point with timing and everything, and he's just he's passionate.
Do I need a manager?
We all do, trust me.
I don't know, maybe. You sound like you...
What's your percentage?
We can speak up.
Because all of a sudden I can see bare gold on you. Just bling, bling, bling.
She looks after herself.
Yeah, she looks after herself.
Oh man, but on the real though, it's I talk about things like insecurities, relationships, future, your dreams, what you want to make of yourself, being a man in the 21st century, all sorts of things, man. Anything and everything. If you want me to talk about something, just say it and I'll do it.
Well, I'm going to throw it out there because we're coming very close to the end. What's your views on the current knife crimes in London?
It's insane. To be honest, I don't think it's gone up. It's always been up. It's just the media is now putting more attention to it.
I'm going to say wavelength as you. Because it's very interesting this happens when we come into an election. But let's not get political about it.
Shut down the radio station.
You know what I mean? Freedom of speech is no longer true.
No, it's just a lie, man. It's a big lie.
Big lie. But yes. Unique?
Yes, my brother.
Thank you for coming to the show, man.
Thank you for inviting me, man. It's been a pleasure.
Miss Rose?
Hi.
You good?
Yep.
Are we cool, yeah?
Of course we are. You're not used to me. You're not used to me.
I'm scared of you. There's a difference. There's a difference there.
You'd be scared.
Because I don't know why. You're just making me nervous. You're looking at me like you're going to take my hands or something and eat it. I'm joking. I'm playing.
You're not playing. That's
No, I'm
thing.
scared. I'm scared for my life. Mom, she's going to eat. No, she's not. Can you give yourself a round of applause for coming on the show, please?
Oh, thank you.
Well, actually, I've got. Thank you.
Is it? My man's got it unlocked. Yeah.
I have picked your song as song of the week. I have a selector.
Wow.
Actually played it. Actually used my selector last week.
Wow.
So I'm gonna do it twice for example. So I'm gonna play your song again. Arena, would you like to introduce your track?
Okay, man, Arena, yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you,
boys and girls,
yeah, children and cats and dogs, children and babies. Arena is the second single I've released off the Dark Season EP. The music video is out now, and so check it out on YouTube. It's about empowerment. It's about facing everything that you face with a zeal and knowing that you can come out on top. So I hope you enjoy.
And before you leave, where can people find you?
All my days, you can find me on any social media: Facebook, Twitter, Insta. It's all Yahweh Unique. YA, Mr. First H, YAWEH Unique. YAWEH Unique. And of course, my website, www.yahwehunique.co.uk.
You heard it here. This is the Arena. Good a show.
Yeah, my bro. Yeah, it was a good show. It was a very good show.
Never been from the truth of that. Never been from
I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. On the next track, still chasing status. Little league priest on the back for the majors. Go hard in the world, I don't rate us. Even if I have to roll deep on my Jacobs. Wake up, do you even get what I made up? Don't sleep on unique, you best wake up. Light up the crowd for the sake of a makeup. Bring good news to your ears, any takers? Out on the roads exposing secrets. Answers to questions I was seeking. Jump off the bench, went wild on the pitch. Dug holes so the other team falls in the ditch, not playing here. Why to the enemy's games out there? The rules are lying, no fighting fair. The build to confuse, let's make it clear. I'll take it there. I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I said mash up the arena, mash up the arena. I come with a 2X sword enforced to mash up the arena, mash up the arena, mash up the arena. One pop, one way, winning gang all day with BFA and in Christ I'll stay. Don't stress to impress, keep my family tight. Stand up for what's right, I'm a right in the fight. Said it before, I was born in the war. So what you expect when I draw for the sword? I see the world through melodies chords. Here for the crims and the gargoyle horse. I'm here for what's mine is best. Your mind draws no time to watch chores that talk with no